everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and I have another project in my holiday series, and this one is a little treat pouch, and I don't remember exactly where I saw a similar one, so it is not my original idea, but I thought it was really cute, and this is what I'm going to show you how to make today. And as you can see, I have some little treats in there, and I'm using the Festival of Trees stamp set, and of course my favorite Under the Tree paper, which makes this very quick and easy to make because it's double-sided, and you know I love this paper for making boxes. I've talked about it before. And so this is what I'm going to show you today. So let's go ahead and get started. It's going to be a pretty quick project. So you are going to need one piece of 5x5, and this time I'm not using the trees, but I'm using a different pattern because this was just a piece I had left over from the other project that I made, so I wanted to use that up. And this is 5x5, and then one piece that's 10 by 2.5, and this is also the Under the Tree, and then you'll need a scrap of Whisper White to stamp your tree on. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and score it. Let's go ahead and score the bottom piece first, and it's very easy. It's at 2. And at 3. And then you'll turn it a quarter of a turn, and you're going to score it at 1 and 4. So we'll score it at 1 and then 4. And since it's 5x5, it doesn't matter which side you start on. So while we have this up here, let's go ahead and score this second piece, and we're going to score this at 4.5 and at 5.5. Okay, so let's grab this piece first, and you definitely want to sharpen your score marks on this because this paper is very thick, but that's what I love about it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make 4 simple cuts. You are going to cut up this score mark to this first score mark here, and then do the same on this one, and then you're going to cut also on this side to that first score mark. And you only have 2 score marks to choose from, so it makes it very simple. So then let me grab some sticky strip, because this you definitely want it on here because this is a very, very strong box. And we're going to put 2 strips on each side, only on these 2 flaps. And now that we have the sticky strip on both of these sides, let's pull the backing off. And we are going to tuck these 2 little flaps inside, and we are just going to bring this up to meet here. Line up your edges and seal that side, and do the same on this side. So we've created the bottom of our box. So now on this piece, I'm going to just sharpen these also because I want it to look nice, and this just fits over like this. And if you want to, you can put some sticky strip on the bottom so that it holds there, it holds it in place, but I like the fact that you can just push it out and slide your candy in there, and it just makes it a little bit easier. So to get the little opening on the top, what I did was I took my ruler. Let me see if I can find it. And I just went down like 1 inch and just marked it with the pencil right there. And then went across, and I did it about 1 1/4 inches. Yeah, about 1 1/4. And that's kind of the center of that. And make sure these are together, and you're going to use your 1 3/4 by 7/8 oval punch. And what I do is I just center that little dot in the middle. Make sure these are lined up. Just center that like in the center. And then we are going to punch these both at the same time. I can't see if I got it straight. I need to move it here a little bit. There we go. And then we'll just punch those, and you have your little opening. Very easy. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of wild wasabi ribbon, and let me go ahead and stamp my little stamp first. So I'm using the Under the Festival of Trees, and this I'm using this little tree here. This is a really, really neat stamp set. I'm going to use some wild wasabi. It's really a pretty tree. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some real red, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment, "A Merry Little Wish," right at the bottom of the tree. I'm just going to go right over the top like that. And then I'm going to take some crushed curry, and I'm going to stamp the little star for the top. And now we are ready to punch those out. And this Festival of Trees has its matching punch, so we are going to just punch that out. See how simple it makes things? And then I have a little star punch that's from one of our mini punches, and we're going to punch that star out. I need to cut some of this so you can get around there. And there's the star. And I am just going to use a little bit of snail to hold that star on. So I'm just putting a little snail on here. And we're going to set that on top. And where is my hole punch? I'm going to punch a hole through the star. And it always sticks because it's such a little thing, so I'm just going to ease that off of there. There we go. And I'm going to use a piece of our, I think this is Lucky Limeade twine, baker's twine, and I'm going to just tie a little bit on here so I can attach it to the other ribbon and the excess off. Okay, and then let's grab our bow. And this is wild wasabi, and it is our seam binding ribbon. I love this seam binding ribbon. So I'm going to put this through here, and then I'm going to just put the tree on like so. But you have to put it on the right way so it's facing out. Alright, and then I'm going to tie a simple bow. So you know how great I am at tying bows on film when I'm taping. So let's see how I do today. Don't think I have enough here to tie a bow. So let me grab a little bit more. There we go. And I always try to tie it on the spool because I don't want to waste any ribbon, and it's a good way to just not waste ribbon. Alright, so we're going to go with that bow. And you can fool with it and make it perfect. But I'm going to leave it like that and see how this will move in and out. So if you don't want it to do that, just put a piece of sticky strip on the bottom and it will take care of that. Okay, so the last thing that I wanted to do is add a little bit of glitter to it, and I'm using the Dazzling Details Cherry Cobbler, and I'm just going to put a few little dots to make some ornaments. And that is it. Now, that is the cutest and the little, so sweet and so easy to do. And here's the other one, and I filled it with candy and used one of the food safe packages. Stampin' Up! Carries these little for candy and stuff, but always use the food safe. It's the best way to do it. So these are the two that I made, and I don't know if I like the trees or this one better. I think I'm leaning towards this, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed the project today, and everyone just have a blessed day. If you need anything, any supplies or anything, you can go to my blog at stampinwithamore.com and just shop right from my blog. So, have a good one. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye.